So officially, good morning and welcome to this beautiful brand new day. Come into a comfortable seat of your choice. As long as the spine is nice and long, that's all we need. We're just going to get started with a little bit of a breathing practice. So let's sit nice and tall. Let's roll the shoulders back and down a few times until it feels just right. Whenever you're ready, we're just going to drop those shoulders down and go ahead and close your eyes and take a moment to really arrive into this beautiful new day. Maybe you had a nice and relaxed morning, maybe it was very busy, but right now let's really consciously say good morning to this beautiful day that has come upon us. If it feels right, let the palms face up. If you're here to receive positive energy, if you would rather release negativity, you can let the palms face down. So choose one of the two options. And then go ahead and close your eyes and let's find the breath. So before we start to change the breath, move with the breath, release the breath, I invite you to just notice how the breath is flowing naturally in your body this morning. Perhaps you mainly notice it in your chest, in your shoulders. Perhaps you mainly notice your body breathing in your belly, lower back. Or if you have a little bit of an ache somewhere, with each inhale you may become more aware of that place. But just for a moment, just notice that even without changing it, even without telling the body, reminding the body to breathe, your body is already breathing. Life is breathing life in and out of you, even without us doing anything. The most vitally important, essential need, i.e. the breath, the gift of life, is already taken care of. And so I wonder if you can relax your belly a little bit more. And I wonder if you can drop deeper into your sitting bones. So often in the morning we are already with half a foot out the door. But right now, maybe even lean back a little bit. And really drop into the sweet, sweet embrace of your sitting bones. And sitting up a little bit taller, and again, just feel your shoulders dropping down away from the ears. So most of the time when we talk about a breath practice, it's a control breath. But this morning, I invite you to mentally try and step aside and just take the last 30 seconds here to enjoy noticing life, breathing life in and out of you without you needing to do anything. Breathing is easy. Life is constantly breathing life in and out of you. With each inhale, we are receiving the gift of fresh new oxygen. It is not just some little thing. It is literally alchemizing you, healing you, cleansing you, detoxifying you. With every single little amount of oxygen, all of your cells are rejuvenating, restoring, finding wholeness. And with each exhale, the stale, stagnant energy is naturally leaving your body. Your body is a miracle, and the process of which life is giving you life is nothing but a divine miracle. So I wonder if you can sit in this miraculous state with me this morning. And when we start to move in a moment, see if you can continue to come back to this very relaxed, energizing, detoxifying, beautifying space of receiving, Let's bring the hands to the heart. Let's take a moment here to really thank yourself for choosing this time out for you this morning. Choosing to start your day in such a powerful way. You can push your hands together a little bit, really feeling that sensation of palms touching, heart expanding with each inhale. And see if we can lift the heart a little bit more. So we're lifting our intention. And I ask you just one question this morning. Who do you want to be today? How will you show up today? What is one quality or one color, one pattern, one energy, one number that you are bringing into this world today? Whatever you see, go with that. And then breathe in those qualities, that strength. And then shine it out from your heart. And again, breathe it in. Shine it out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then start to wrap the palms of the hands together. Let's get the energy moving. Place your nice warm hands over your closed eyelids. And then receive that shower of positivity. Take a deep breath in. Receiving your own healing. And exhale it out. Bring your fingertips to the temples. We're just going to start out by offering the face a gentle massage. So we are massaging the temples, releasing any stress here that we've been carrying in the face. And let the hands go all the way down to the jawline. And the same thing here. Gently releasing any tension you may have been storing in your face, that thing of kind of holding it all together, keeping it all together, keeping up the peace. Right now, let it go. Bring your fingertips behind your ears, and again, a little massage here, waking up the lymph nodes, waking up the body's natural healing, natural processing, natural detoxification. Bring your hands all the way down to the space is just below the collarbones. Again, the lymph nodes here. Give it a little massage. It's waking up. Underneath the armpits, again, we have lots of lymph nodes down here, so nice little massage. And then you can blink your eyes open, and you're going to put some air into the cheeks and just tap. And you can release the cheeks now, but let's take the tapping all the way up. Yeah, amazing. And as we're tapping, I invite you to just silently say the following affirmation with me. Today is a beautiful day, full of opportunity. Keep tapping. Today is a beautiful day, full of opportunity. I'm exactly where I need to be. I'm exactly where I need to be. I open myself to the universe. I open myself to the universe and trust in the unfolding of my life. And trust in the unfolding of my life. Amazing. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just bend the elbows, lift the heart. And again, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart. Gorgeous, beautiful. And come back to center. Fine little thing for our facial yoga here this morning. So to take the outer corners of the eyebrows and we lift them up a little bit. So yeah, I'm giving myself this little like whee. And then, if available, keep fingers here. And then you take the other fingers to the inner edges of the eyebrows and I pull them down. So I lift up on the outside and I pull down on the inner edges. And then I drop my chin to my chest and then I flutter my eyelids. And what we're doing right now is actually strengthening the muscles that tighten that skin of your eyelids. So again, it's kind of a natural facelift. And we're doing it by strengthening certain muscles. And keep fluttering your eyelids. Of course, if it's uncomfortable, just close your eyes for a few moments and then rejoin. But otherwise, we keep fluttering. Find your breath. Last 10 seconds here, you're doing great. Okay, and release. Well done. We can just gently slide the hands up here, and again we're just lifting the skin. So right now we are stretching the skin, but even that has a nice rejuvenative, restorative effect on your body, and as a byproduct, it's a little beauty routine. There we go. Beautiful. And you can take it over here around the eyes as well. Again, we keep sliding the hands up, and you can move the skin ever so gently. That's absolutely fine. And going over to the other side. Beautiful. And what we're really doing is we are reminding the face what relaxation feels like, but we're also reminding the face of what is possible here. So just because you may have a tendency to raise an eyebrow or smile just with the right side of your lips, we can absolutely reinform the body of a new possibility, and that's really what we're doing. So we're just reminding the body, reminding the facial muscles of a new possibility. Beautiful. And then from here, give your hands a little shake. Well done. Interlace your fingers. Let's get moving. So we're going to get the wrist going one way. So nice, Wendy. And we're going the opposite direction as well. Fantastic. And then we're going to make fist. Circle the hands one way and the other way. Gorgeous. Place your right hand down and let's take a side stretch. Keep your left sitting bone heavy and again, just this feeling of waking up. So take it as far as feels good for you. You might want to circle that left arm a little bit. So we could just take some nice rotations here. Yeah, exactly. Maybe close your eyes and almost imagine your body's having like a yawn. So when we yawn, it's a natural reset for the nervous system. It's not only to wake up the body, it's actually to rebalance the body. And it's the same thing here. All we're doing is reminding the body what is possible. So if you've been sitting in a certain way or maybe had a funny sleep, what we're doing right now is we're just reminding the body that deeper breaths are available. We can open that left shoulder girdle a little bit more through joyful, slow movement. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Inhale to center, and then let's go to the other side. So left hand down, right arm up and over, gorgeous. And then again, that right sitting bone is heavy. And then we find the space. And you might be here, or maybe once again, you want to explore those nice, juicy, circular motions. And finding the breath. So notice what you notice. Feel what you feel. Welcoming in the energy of this brand new day. Gorgeous. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center and release. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders, and we're just going to do a gentle twist from side to side. Yeah. And you can go, if it's available, try and synchronize your breath. So it's inhale, exhale, a little bit faster breaths here. So nice. You can go ahead and close your eyes. So we come into this rhythm where I'm no longer dictating. I'm not telling the body what to do. You come into a rhythm where it feels effortless. It's not a big movement, but it's a relaxed, continuous, sustainable movement. Literally like a flow. And we keep twisting here, waking up the digestive system. It's really healthy for the spine as well. Keep twisting here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, come to center, send your arms to the sky and hold the breath, shoulders up. Lift the energy up, 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 up. That energy, who do you want to be today? Breathe it in. And then let everything else go. Take a breath in. And release. Amazing. Drop chin to chest. And roll the head from side to side. Just nice and easy. Notice what you notice. Again, maybe a full head roll if that feels good. But there's no rush and there's no forcing needed here. So really just take your time and just explore what feels really good here for you today. Beautiful. And then from here, let's finally find our way up into tabletop. So we're going to place the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees directly below the hips. And we spread the fingers nice and wide. Gorgeous. And as we inhale, we're going to look forward and up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, look forward and up. Exhale to round and release. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then come back to center and just send your hips all the way down. We're going to come into an active child's pose. So come onto your fingertips and really encourage your sitting bones towards your heels. And find the breath here. With each inhale, you can walk your fingers a little more forward. And with each exhale, you can surrender your chest, your heart to the earth. And take another 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then walk your hands over to the right hand side. Walking the fingers all the way to the right. So we find a little more space into the left lung. And keep reaching fingertips into earth. So nice big stretch. Come back to center and let's walk the hands across to the left hand side now. And again, just finding space into the right lung. Take 2 more breaths here. 1 more breath in. Let it go. And let's come back to center and let's find our way once again back up into tabletop. As we inhale, send your right arm to the sky. Exhale, place it back down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, down. This time we're going to go a little deeper. Inhale, right arm to the sky. This time we're going to feed the right arm underneath the left. We'll do it a few more times. So inhale, right arm all the way to the sky. There we go, nice. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, all the way up. And this time we're going to stay down. So come all the way down. Try and land your right ear to earth. Keep pushing your left hand into the floor. With each exhale, draw the stomach to the spine and sink your hips a little closer to the heels. 5 deep breaths here. Keep finding those nice, gorgeous breaths, inviting in the energy of this beautiful new day. 1 more breath in. Let it go. Plant your left hand down and as we inhale, we send the right arm to the sky. Well done. And exhale, plant it back down. We go to the other side. So inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, feed it underneath the right. And we go again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale takes us down. And again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale all the way up. And now this time we're going to go all the way down and we're going to stay down. So lowering that left ear down. We push right hand into earth. And as we exhale, belly to spine. And send your hips a little bit closer to the heels. So really find that gorgeous twist. Few more breaths here. Slow your exhale down. This is such an amazing way to get your body going. Really helps to activate the digestive system. Really healthy way to keep your spine happy. One more breath in. Let it go. Plant your right hand down. Let's send the left arm to the sky. And exhale, place it back down. So again, we find our way into tabletop. This time go ahead and tuck your toes under. We're going to slowly transfer up into downward facing dog. And then go ahead and bend one knee at a time. So just walk it out. Just a nice opportunity to really get into your body this morning. And find your breath here. You can keep walking it out until it feels just right. And then let's find some stillness in our down dog. So let's have the feet hip distance apart. Heels are releasing towards the earth. See if you can hug your elbows in towards each other. So it feels as if you're squeezing a beach ball between those arms. Quite intense. See if you can send your chest a little bit closer to the thighs. And now draw the front ribs to the back ribs. And draw the stomach to the spine. So you're lengthening the lower spine. Keep pushing your hands into the floor and send your sitting bones away from the wrist. One more breath in here. Let it go. As we inhale, let's transfer forward into a high plank. And again, let's just find the core a little. Draw the stomach to the spine. Hold on, nice windy. Lift the space between the shoulder blades. Reach out through the heels. That's it. Find your breath. For 3, for 2, one more. And come back up into downward facing dog. In down dog, we're just going to bend and then stretch the knees a few times. Just getting a little more mobility going into the ankles, the hips, the hamstrings. Last one. And then from here, let's walk the feet all the way up to the front of the mat. We find a standing forward fold. So we bend the knees generously. Bend the knees and lie the chest over the thighs. You can grab hold of opposite elbows and release the head down. Give your head a little nod for yes. Today is an amazing day. And give your head a shake for no. Release the tension. Let it go. And take another 2 breaths here. Inhale fully. Exhale out. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Release the hands down. And then bend your knees and let's slowly roll all the way up to standing. And then roll the shoulders back and down. As we inhale, send your arms to the sky. Lift the energy up. As we exhale, we bend the knees, forward fold. Inhale, look forward and up to a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands down and step it back into a high plank. We take a breath into a high plank. As we exhale, we're just going to lower the knees down to the floor and then lower the whole body down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale, low cobra. And as we exhale, send your hips back. And meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. One more breath in. Let it go. Step your feet together at the back end of your mat. As you inhale, send left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee and stack your left hip on top of the right. And then start to circle that left leg. So nice big juicy circular motions. The right knee can be on the floor. So we're just warming up the left hip socket. Feel free to place the the right knee on the floor if it's too intense. As you inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. And then as you exhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. And let's warm up the hips. So let's rock and roll forward and back. Keep engaging the core. Protect your lower back. So nice. Really nice work. Now from here, look to your right and place your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Keep looking to the right. Beautiful. Walk your hands to the right, to the long end of the mat. You might be up here, just finding a stretch through your right inner thigh. Or maybe you turn your right toes to the sky and you come into quite a deep Scandasana here. So see how you feel. And we're just going to take another few breaths here. Really saying good morning to those hips. Wonderful. Maybe extending right arm overhead. Maybe no thanks. One more breath. I know. There we go. Well done, Wendy. Place your hands to the floor. We're going to transfer to the other side. So we're going to bend that right leg, coming all the way back to the other side. And again, you might just stay up high. Or maybe you bend that right leg and we have a little Scandasana on the other side. And again, maybe that left arm in the sky, maybe not. Yeah, good work. One more breath. Now look to the right knee. Place your hands either side of your right knee and lower the left knee to the floor. Place your left hand down. Send your right arm forward. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale all the way back and down. So we're finding a twist with an arm. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. As we inhale, send both arms up. And exhale, we're going to breathe here. And again, remember what energy you're bringing to the world today. Breathe it in. And then share it out. Breathe it in. And then share it out. One more. Exhale it out. Push down for your right big toe. Send your hips back a little. Bring your hands to the heart. We're going to find a twist. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist to your right. Take a breath in. Exhale, you can twist a little bit deeper. So we're twisting towards your right. Maybe place your left upper arm to the outer right thigh. You can push your right hand into the left and then twist, twist, twist. And find your breath. Few more breaths here. Nice and easy. If you want more power, you can look to the right foot. You can tuck the back toes under and straighten that left knee off the floor. Wherever you are, find your breath. One more. Amazing. Now look to the right foot. Plant your hands either side of your right foot. Well done. You're going to step that right foot back to a high plank. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to take a flow. Maybe knees to earth or high to low plank. Inhale takes us up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your down dog. Inhale for 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. And exhale it out. This time, step your feet together at the back end of your mat. We're going to invite the right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hips. Again, left knee could be on the floor. We're going to circle that right leg, just waking up the right hip socket. Keep finding your breath. Now extend your right leg all the way up to the sky. One more breath. And let's reach your right foot forward in between your hands. So again, to begin with, we just rock and roll forward and back. Well done. And then look to your left. Walk your hands on the inside of your right foot. And coming into that inner thigh stretch. So you might stay up high. You might really bend into that right knee and lift your left toes off the floor. You can stay here, maybe hands together, see what feels best. Place your hands down, let's transfer to the other side. So we're going to start to move across. We bend the left knee, staying up high or coming all the way into our Scandasana. Well done, nice. Find your breath, maybe hands to heart, nice Wendy. One more breath. And then we look down to the left foot, hands either side of the left foot. And place your right knee down to earth. This time send your left arm forward. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Twice more. Exhale it out. Last one. And exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Open your heart. 3 more breaths here. Keep engaging the core. Good, 1 more. And now bring the hands to the heart and shift your hips back a little. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left. You can stay upright. On your next exhale, maybe right upper arm to the outer left thigh. Push your left hand into the right and then twist, twist, twist. Keep sending the breath into any tight spaces here. If it feels good, you can look to left foot, tuck the back toes under, straighten that right knee away and make it a little more fiery. And control your breath. Look down to the left foot, flatten your hands on the inside of your left foot. And this time look to the right, place your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Walk the hands once again to long end of mat. All 10 toes are going to face forward to the long end of mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, look forward and up. And then as you exhale, that's it. Start to straighten the knees and invite the crown of the head towards the earth. Of course, if this is difficult, bend your knees more. You can take your feet wider apart. You can place the hands wherever it feels good. The main thing is that you feel supported. When the body feels supported and safe, it will open. So really place your hands in a position that works best for you. So nice. See if you can take a little more weight into the little toe edges of your feet. Maybe take the weight forward into your toes a little more. If you're very flexible, squeeze your glutes together and lift up through strong thighs. Draw the elbows in and down towards the floor. And again, weight forward into the toes a little more. Slow your breath right down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Deepest breath in. And let it go. Inhale, look forward and up. And this time as we exhale, look to the front of your mat. Place the hands either side of that front foot. Step it back to your high plank. And as you exhale, flow it out. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Maybe sway the hips from side to side if that feels good. Little moments to just have a play with the legs and the hips. 1 more breath in. And let it go. And from here, walk your feet to the center of your mat. And then bend your knees and come all the way down to seated. Let's come into butterfly pose. Well done. So, open your feet like a book. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as we exhale, we gently come forward a little. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, coming forward a little. We just take our time. So nice. Maybe close your eyes. We just take 3 calming breaths here. So with each inhale, breathe into any tightness. With each exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. And whenever you're ready, take your time. We're going to find our way all the way back up into seated. Well done. Coming here. Extend your legs out away from you a little bit, grab hold behind the thighs and just come halfway down. So you're getting a little stretch in between your shoulder blades, so nice. And this time come all the way down. Come to lie down, hug your knees into chest. Gently rock from side to side. Beautiful. And then place the hands onto the knees. Glue the knees together and then guide your legs in a circular motion. A little massage for the lower back and maybe the outer hips. And rotate your legs in the opposite direction now. Nice and easy. Feel what you feel. Send your legs to the sky. Give your legs a little shake. Yeah. Just shake it out. Really waking up that body. So nice. Send your arms to the sky. Give your arms a good shake as well. Shaking legs, shaking arms. Get the whole body going. So this is going to be an amazing day. And then from here, hug your knees into the armpits. So draw the knees towards armpits, separating those legs. So nice. It's kind of like a happy baby variation. And so you can stay here, just rocking from side to side. Such a good way to release any tension from lower back. Really good way to rejuvenate your kidneys as well. Or maybe come into the full happy baby. Grabbing hold of outer edges of the feet. So nice. And a gentle rock from side to side here. Just taking your time, just notice what feels best. And again, I invite you to just close your eyes and tune back in to that energy, whether it's a color, a feeling, a number, a pattern. Who do you want to be today? Who will you show up as today? We cannot control what happens to us, but it is always within our control how we respond, how we show up. We are the reaction to someone else's action, but we are always in control of how we wish to show up. So breathe that in. Breathe out everything else. And again, breathe that in. Breathe in your discernment, your sovereignty. Breathe in your confidence. Breathe in this beautiful, calm, grounded knowing that this is who I am. One more deep breath in. Let it go. And then finally, with your eyes closed, plant your feet into the earth. You can separate your arms away from body. And just allow the knees to gently windscreen right from side to side a few times here again. Just easing out the hips. And then whenever it feels right, I invite you to extend your legs away from the body and come into a really well-deserved mini morning Savasana. So take a super deep breath in, gather all your energy. And then as you exhale, release, release, release. Offer a moment of deep rejuvenation to your mind, to your heart, to your body, and to your spirit. Just for a few moments, nothing to do, no one to be, nowhere to go. Gently start to deepen your breath. Begin a little movement for your toes and your fingers. You can lazily sway the head from side to side. Maybe send your arms over the head and flex and point your feet a few times. And then hug your knees into your chest and give yourself a really well-deserved Tuesday morning hug. Thanking yourself for getting up and getting onto your mat a little earlier perhaps. Rolling over onto one side, have a breath. And keep your eyes closed if possible and find your way all the way up into a seat of your choice. Just take a gentle moment here once again. Take a deep breath in, roll the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And roll them back and down. Crown is connecting you up towards the sky, towards the ancestors in the stars. And your sitting bones are deeply rooted into the earth, connecting you down into our planet, our shared home. And feeling the connection, the bridge that you are between the here and now and what has been. The decisions you make today creates not only your own, but our collective tomorrow. Take a moment to really honor yourself for choosing to start your day in such a positive, optimal, inspiring way. Bringing the hands to the heart, and we take one final deep breath in. And as we exhale, we send love to everyone that shared this practice with us this morning or any morning. Sending love to everyone we will meet today and everyone we have ever been in contact with. Sending love to all of our relations. We are always in relationship with life. Have the most amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful morning practice. Namaste. So thank you so much, and I hope you have the best day. Thank you so much, Wendy.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye, sweetheart. Bye.